James from Milesfield, Colin Peattie. It's your first time out here for Foot Locker Nationals. How did the race go overall for you, man?
It was definitely a little harder than I expected. The hill really is a punisher, and obviously the competition is just great, really hard. So the race didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, but I can't be mad. 20 seconds awesome. And I'm just really happy with the experience overall. It's been a fun weekend.
And what are some things that you learned from your race today?
I just think I got to be a little tougher and maybe wait to really push it until a little bit later in the race. I think I started to push myself a little bit earlier than I should have, and it ended up hurting me during that second loop for sure.
And how did you feel during the race? Did you feel good, a lot of energy?
Sorry?
How did you feel during the race? Did you feel really good and have a lot of energy?
The first I think the first loop I felt good. Up until after the downhill the first time, I felt really good, and then we started to, I think, pick it up a little bit at that point, going into the second loop around, and I think it started to catch up with me there. But I rebounded pretty well, closing like my last 800. I felt good again, but that middle part was tough.
All right. And what are some of your goals and plan going to the race? This being your first time coming out here.
I was hoping to get an All-American spot of 7 off, but I'm still happy. It's okay.
And how was your training this week, your light training?
It went pretty well. We did a tempo on Wednesday, and that was really my only hard workout this week. But I was feeling good coming in for sure.
Nice. And what are some of your thoughts and reflection on just the way you performed? And did you were you kind of surprised the way you performed today?
I think that I met my expectations pretty well. I knew I'd probably be somewhere in the middle. I wasn't obviously going to be able to contend for the win with guys like Josh up front, but I knew I wouldn't be all the way at the back, and yeah, I was pretty happy with it.
And what are some of the biggest things that you learned from this season for cross country that you're going to apply to next year?
I think I really learned how to be mentally tough this season. Definitely, it's gotten me through races where I've had a mile to go and my legs have been burning, and I just know I just got to grit my teeth and go and hope to hold on. And I think that's something that's really helped me, and that's probably the biggest thing I learned, just being mentally tough.
And as a top high school runner, and what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind as a runner at your school and just known as?
That's a hard question. I think the legacy, I want to leave behind a good team legacy, with my team from Bellarmine, San Jose. Hopefully we'll be able to string something together as a team next year and go for a state title or make NXN, I don't know. But I definitely, over the individual legacy, I'd rather leave a good team legacy for sure.
And what are some of your goals and plans for track season?
For track, beat Matt Strangio in the mile, get revenge for the state meet last year. And then me and Nolan both hope to go sub-9 in the 2 mile. But really just want to be competitive and fortunate to be able to compete at a high level again. That's for sure.
Nice. And let's see here. What is your favorite part of this experience at Foot Locker Nationals?
Meeting my boys from Michigan. Definitely, they've been the highlight of the trip for sure. Fozzie's a funny dude. I like hanging out with him, and they're all pretty cool. So just meeting people, but especially the Michigan kids, they're hilarious.
Nice. And what is your favorite part of the gear?
The gear, I think, I don't really have a favorite.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff's pretty cool. The color we got was kind of weird, but the backpacks were cool. I like the T-shirt. I think one of the T-shirts is my favorite.
Nice. And what was the color?
We green. It could look kind of weird. I don't know,
okay.
But yeah, it's still sick. The merch is awesome.
And what are some things that you like to do in your free time? What are some of your hobbies besides running?
I love playing basketball,
Nice.
and spike ball. That's really fun. I read some comic books too. I like
Cool.
doing that. And just and hanging with the boys.
Nice. Do you
Spend a lot of
follow?
time with my friends.
Nice. Do you follow basketball, like the NBA?
Yeah, I love the NBA.
Favorite team and player?
My favorite team is the Warriors, but right now they're not doing too hot.
Yeah.
I'm a Bay Area boy.
For
My
sure.
favorite player is Joel Embiid for sure. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's big, for sure. And he's definitely a strong player as well. And what are some of the music and artists that you like to listen to?
Pre-race, my go-to is "Party in the USA" by Miley Cyrus. That just really gets me going. But I'm listening to a lot of like Post Malone, just mellow stuff. Get myself focused.
What's your favorite Post Malone song?
"Money Made Me Do It."
Okay.
For sure.
You like his new album that came out?
It's okay. I think Stoney is the best one by far, but yeah.
Okay. And what is your favorite movie and TV show?
My favorite movie, one of the Quentin Tarantino's. I really like.
Okay.
They're kind of funny to me.
You like Pulp Fiction?
I haven't watched Pulp Fiction. I've seen Inglourious Bastards, Django, and the new one.
Once Upon a Hollywood Time?
Yeah, that one was really good. And then my favorite TV show is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite too. So
it's
good.
a good show.
Do you like Legend of Korra?
No, terrible.
You didn't like it?
Disgrace, ruined the series.
How come?
It just didn't live up to the hype, you know. Avatar was hyped up, and then they bring in that, and it just didn't live up to it.
You excited for the live action one?
Yeah, kinda.
Not really?
I just hope they don't butcher it.
Okay.
Normally when they go to live action, it's not as good.
Got it. And what is your favorite food?
Chocolate chip cookies. Actually, specific type of chocolate chip cookie at a restaurant that they have in San Jose called BJ's. They call it a Pizookie.
Yeah, they're so good.
It's an oven skillet cookie with a thing of ice cream on top. So that'll be the first thing I eat when I get home.
All right, that's
for
fire.
sure.
And how did you get into running?
I was in 7th grade, and I was playing soccer, and in our PE class they had to run the mile, and I ran like a 5-something, and the PE teacher was like, "You should try cross country." So I was like, "Okay," and then it just took off from there.
Right. Well, congratulations and thank you for your time.
Thank you.